Welcome to another edition of Arizona Living. Today, I'm going to answer some more of your questions. Stay tuned! Happy Thursday night, Zonies. Earlier today, I put out the question, I'm thinking about live streaming. Send me your questions. I didn't even give it like an hour, and I took it down. So, because I wanted to spend more time with Rory, and then Rory later on told me, Daddy, I don't want to spend any time with you. So why don't you go stream? So here we are. Now somebody in the comments, in a different video, what's going on there? Pito Sticks, hello. So somebody the other day asked me to address something I've talked about before in a stream, but I figured, you know what? I need content. For those of you that have been watching my daily drops, they're called, I didn't like how that came out. My daily videos I've been dropping, they're called Rant with Sam. And I have about 28 of them ready to go, and I only need like 2 more. So I figured, hey, I'll do a stream. I'll get at least 1 new video out of it for me to drop. So I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Pito Sticks is going all right. So you got aquariums, I see. Rick Allen, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you too, Rick. So the question that somebody asked me was, 1 second. I'm a little out of sorts. Okay. What's up, Roadside Lounging? So the question somebody asked me was, Sam, what are the steps necessary to buy a new build? To have a company put together a new home for you. Because for you guys that don't know, the house I'm sitting in right now, I had built 4 years ago. We're going to be relocating to Queen Creek from Gilbert next year in 2021. And again, we're having a brand new build done for us. So I'm going to answer the question, what are the steps necessary to get that done? So I'll talk about money last, all right? I'll save the best for last because I know that's what everybody wants to know. How much money is it going to cost? So the first thing you got to do, if you're interested in building a new home, you got to find a builder. How do you do that? You go to the city you're interested in building and you drive around, you're looking for these big American flags because the big flags indicate where the hell the sales office is, So you're going to drive around and look for the biggest American flags you can find. And that's what Cartoon Wife and I did. And we went to builder after builder. Usually there's 3 model homes for you to look at. And they're usually priced from cheap, medium, and most expensive, small, medium, and large. So we went to several builders, and we looked and looked and looked, and finally we found a model. We walked in, we were like, wow, we really like this layout. Now, the layout we chose, side note, the great room is freaking huge, but the bedrooms are smaller, so you got to have a little bit of a trade-off. So step 1, find a model that you want, Step 2, you're going to need to pick a lot. What do I mean by that? Literally the lot of land. They're going to give you different options, and some builders charge you more for a premium. Like a corner lot could cost more, or further away from a busy street could cost more. So you're going to have to pick a lot. That's step number 2. Let's take a minute here. Okay, Pito Sticks. Yes, I have an online pet business and 2 websites. Not 1, but 2. Good for you. Step 3. You're going to need to give them earnest money. I'll talk about money at the end. Just wanted to put that out there. I'm stop with the numbers. Next thing you're going to want to do is schedule an appointment with the design center. What the hell is a design center? See, the models are all pimped out, but that is not what you're gonna get. Okay, right out the box, the standard, like the house I'm getting, standard is like with nothing, like no bells and whistles whatsoever, right? So when you go to the design center, that's when you decide your flooring. That's where you decide what kind of countertops, the paint on the walls, the doors, all that crapola. And if it's not standard, guess what? It's gonna cost you a little more. Now, when you go there, oh, that's only $1,500 more. Oh, that's only $700 more. It adds up considerably. Considerably, it adds up. So that the design center, you're gonna walk out broke, basically. Well, oh, Rory wants me to show you guys this. It's something she painted for me. It's a little dog. Look at that. So, what comes next after the design center? Well, in our case, and every builder's different, but in our case here, the next step was we had to meet with the IT guy. All right. Basically, we went to the model home, and this computer guy was there, and he was like, all right, tell me where you want your network jacks. Tell me if you want, basically electric, you know how they do for the TVs where they put a hole and so you could run your lines so you don't see the cables dangling. He does that. He basically, it was a question all about IT related stuff. We went over if we wanted the hard lines for security, for like ADT and all that. So we went over all that with the IT guy. What's going on there, Vest 704? I know that I didn't make an announcement that we were doing this, so I don't expect too many people on. Again, it's late and it's Thursday night. After that, we actually had an electrical appointment. And that's where I told them where I wanted additional outlets and where I wanted the light switches. I'm getting an additional outlet behind the master toilet because eventually I want a bidet. And we're getting an additional outlet in Rory's bathroom for the cat, for her cat fountain, the water fountain. So that's all done with the electrical appointment. And then after that, we met with a pool company because Cartoon Wife and Rory really want a freaking pool. I'm talking over here. So they really, really, really want a pool. So we met with a third party, the one that the builder works with the most, and we basically told them all we wanted about the pool, and they gave us a quote. We then took that quote and we gave it to the builder. And the builder, I'll get to the money in 1 second. I know that's what you guys want to know. So, and today, matter of fact, today, we actually met with the foreman, the guy who's going to do the whole show. And he gave us a date, a basic rough idea as to when the whole house is going to be completed. So that's the entire thing, and from start to finish in this house with this builder, at least, that we're going to build in Queen Creek in 2021. That's how they do it. The previous build was slightly different, but it's the basic idea. Oh, Sour Patch, stop. So it was a basic idea. Now let's talk about money, all right? Because that's what everybody wants to know. How much is it going to cost me to do this? It all depends on the builder and depends on your credit. Quite frankly, we're fortunate. This is going to be our second home. We're going to sell and make a killer profit. So we're going to parlay all that towards the down payment of the new house. But right from the get, in order for us to just basically put a hold on the land, we have to give them earnest money. So in our case, it was 10 grand right off the bat, earnest money, which goes towards the cost of the total home, the house basically, and in terms of the pool's going to cost 40 grand. And our builder requires 50% up front. So that's another 20 G I need to hand them, So you figure another 20 G in addition to the 10, and we're going to, like I said, we're going to parlay we sold our house in Avondale, made a nice chunk of change to get this house. This house we're going to sell. We're going to get another good chunk of change, hopefully. And then we're going to give that all to the builder so we don't have as big of a nut, in terms of paying monthly payments. So if we didn't have the monies from the two sales of the houses, we would not be able to afford this house. But it looks like it's going to work out, and we're probably going to do... Quiet, I'm talking over here. Sour Patch, stop. So it's looking like we're going to do another double move. We don't have to. We qualify for an additional mortgage, but I don't want to play that game. I would sleep better at night selling the current house, taking that money, sticking it in the bank. You stop it. Hey, kick her out. I'm done with you. Stop. So I would take that money and put it in the bank, let it collect a little bit of interest, and then when the time comes for the closing, I have all my crap already in storage and in the apartment. So then, no big deal. So that's our intention. We're going to do a double move, and those are the steps. I answered the question. What are the steps to get yourself a brand new... Don't close the door. I'll die in here. Don't close the door. Open that door. It's hot in here. Michelle's daughter, what's up? Rick Allen, sweet. Sam's getting a pool. I'm not getting a pool. Cartoon Wife and Rory are getting a pool. Okay. I can read. I'm talking over here. Stop. You're being rude. Michelle's daughter, can you see me? Yes, I can. Miss Marie C. Hi, Sour Patch. Down payment. That's right, Michelle's daughter. Cartoon Wife. We can see you, Michelle's daughter. All right, awesome. And Cartoon Wife obviously is live on the stream. Rory knows. She ran downstairs where it's nice and cool. She can see me on the big screen. Guys, that's all I really wanted to talk about. Somebody asked me the question about the steps to build a new house, and not that I'm literally building it. Steps to how do I properly say this? These are the steps necessary in order to get a brand new build. There you go. That sounds much better. So that I answered the question. So bring it on. What else you guys want to talk about? Because that's all I really had to say. I wanted to make a video for that guy that asked, and there you go. So I'm going to have to edit the hell out of that because I stopped. I said hello to different people along the way. I might add the ending where I just said it properly to the beginning so I don't sound like such a stunad. But guys, hit me up with some questions. And this is going to be the fastest live stream ever. We're at almost 12 minutes now. And I'll just say, oh, you know what? While I'm waiting for questions. Hold on. Jubilee. Hold on. Japoli, that's it. Japoli. How deep is the pool? The pool is going to be 3 feet up to 5 feet deep, So at the deepest part, I'll still have, but the water will be like over here. I'm short. I'm only 5'9", 5'10". So, the water's going to be like over here. So it's not a very deep pool. A standard 10,000 gallon pool. There's 2 cool things about it. I've talked about the pool before. There's going to be a bench inside the pool, like a full bench. And in terms of another thing, it's going to be freaking salt, not chlorine. And lastly, the third cool thing, there's not going to be the robot thing that vacuums. There's these prongs that pop up and clean the bottom of the freaking pool. So the reason why it's not your standard pool, we paid a little bit extra. I don't want to have to deal with cleaning the damn thing. So I wanted to make it as easy as possible. Plus, Rory has very sensitive skin, so that's another reason why we went with the salt. There you go. Cartoon Wife just answered your question too. Rick Allen, is your new place going to have a dedicated YouTube studio? Great question there, Rick. Hell yes. I am getting the Bootleg Studio 3.0. And so yes, it's gonna be a proper room. Slightly, I don't know if it's even bigger than this room. Might be maybe the same, maybe slightly bigger. Slightly. But it's not gonna look identical, and we'll figure it out as we go. So and the coolest thing, the thing I'm most excited about, Cartoon Wife said I get to have the dining room table in the studio. I know that sounds weird. Why would I want a dining room table in the studio? Well, I have a ton of gear, and I intend on that studio also being my work area, work from home area. So I need a big ass table. So one end of the table is going to be my work stuff, and the other end is going to be my YouTube stuff. So what that's actually going to look like, I don't know. Currently in the dining room table, I have a 65-inch TV, which takes up the whole damn table. That TV eventually will go in our master bedroom. But we'll see what it turns out like. But initially, when I was thinking about the new studio, I was like, oh, maybe I could add electrical outlets to the ceiling and I hang lights. And you know what? I'm not going to do all that. Because you know what? Right now, YouTube is still a hobby. I might decide not to do it anymore. And then, I'm going to be stuck with those outlets in the friggin' ceiling. So we'll see. But I've been at the YouTube game 3 years now. And I would have stopped with season 3 a long time ago. But you guys insisted I continue to post videos. So I've been doing it for you guys. But, we'll see what happens. But I could always move my energies to something else, besides YouTube. So we'll see. I'm not done yet. But we'll see where it goes. Okay, that's all the questions you guys had for me. Well, I thought there was something I was going to tell you. I'm trying to remember what it was. You see what you did to me, Rick Allen? You messed my train of thought over here. What else was I going to talk about? I thought I had something else I wanted to say. It's not coming to me, guys. But at any rate, we've been going now a solid 15 minutes. Oh, I remember now. I need to plug the A-Team before I forget. So if you're looking for real estate in the Phoenix Valley, this is who you need to contact. Janet and Gabby, the A-Team. 602-376-0739. If you guys are interested in reaching out to them, I highly recommend you text them, and then they'll come back to you, and you guys can strike a conversation on the phone, find out what your needs are, and start working with them that way. So, all right, I wanted to make sure I did not forget to plug the A-Team, because, they are the sponsors of the channel. It's only fair that I give them a plug, right? So, that's all I had for you guys. We're at 15 minutes plus. I'm going to drink a little bit of this. This is the one I don't like, the wild cherry. I do not like this flavor, Cartoon Wife. Please make note of that. I don't like this flavor. I like the peach. I like the strawberry. I like pretty much all the other flavors except for this one, all right? So please don't order this one anymore. Cartoon Wife, she puts in the orders with Walmart and Target, and we do trunk pickups, which has been fantastic. Why do we do both? Walmart does perishables and Target does not. If we had a choice between Walmart and Target, we choose Target, or Target as people call it. So guys, I'm waiting for you guys to type some questions. If there's no questions, we're going to end it. So I'm going to take a sip of this. I know there's a huge delay between the time you guys type and I see it. I realize this. I'm going to go and you know what? I haven't plugged this in a while. Let's plug this too while we're at it. So I created a masterclass. It's 1 hour, 42 minutes for anyone interested in hearing the truth about relocating to Arizona. I share the good, the bad, and the ugly in this 1 hour and 42 minute extravaganza. To buy it, it's only $10. Move to az.weebly.com. I know, the web address is ghetto, but the one I had purchased, the forward from GoDaddy, doesn't work so good. So I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm not dealing with it. That's the actual web address. I ain't masking it. That's what it is. I'm going to take a sip of this. Hold on. All right. I see Cartoon Wife wrote something here. The A-Team can also help with a new build. Just make sure you bring them on your first visit to the models. Well, that's a problem, because when Cartoon Wife and I were driving around, we didn't have the A-Team with us. And so we went in to look at the models, and once you walk in and you give them your name, that's it. You cannot have a realtor represent you after that. So guys, I guess that's it. Nobody cares. Nobody has any questions for me. That's it. All right. Going once. My feelings are a little hurt. I'm not going to lie, but it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. I'll live, guys. Going once. Going twice. All right. We'll end it early. That concludes another edition of Arizona Living. Be sure to like, subscribe. Let me know below what questions can I answer for you regarding moving to or living in Arizona. Till next time!